Golden pheasant once again.
I know, mate. We're back at the clay tour that's not a clay tour, that's a clay tour. If I win.
You did whinge about it last time. Well, technically, I'm already 1-0 up on the pool shoot. We just shot the pool shoot with the fastest
That didn't
crash in
count.
the
That
world.
was a warm. We said we were going for a warm-up.
Yeah, well, it's not a clay tour, but it's a clay tour, right?
Problem is, I'm the only one that can shoot in the gamekeeping class. You have to shoot in the supporter class.
That's fine. Luckily,
So,
I spent a week in America shooting American targets with American guns. I'm now back to mine. I had to go and change the comb because it felt so weird after a week of shooting others. It's going to be a long day.
It's going to be a long day, mate. We're going to go shoot the sporting. Hopefully Scott's been kind, because we all know Scott can shoot. He won it last year, and I'm kind of thinking he's going to set some really difficult targets.
I'm not seeing any clays on those first 3 stands inside of 50 yards. So,
No.
eyesight tests, more choke, plenty of missing, humility. Let's go be humble.
Let's go. Let's go be humbled, mate. Yeah. Okay. Let the clay tour begin.
Stand 1 opened up with a nice easy pair of teal.
Oh, no drama, mate, no drama. Just get them dead. It's just clays.
Stop talking when you're jibbing me about not missing.
You're turned a right little precious missy clay
I know.
shoot, aren't you?
Yeah.
Meow. Oh, come on. I've seen you shoot that from the hip.
I know, but is that when somebody comes out and goes, well, you'll straighten them, straight away you fucking won't, will you? You're not going to do it. Talk myself out of it.
I mean, I just want to point out that technically, all right, I beat you on the pool shoot and I beat you on the first stand, so it's 2-0.
Give it to me.
We're back to form now.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Job 2 again. So easy to whiz over the top of that first one, isn't it?
Yeah, I just did a standard on that last bird. I was like, oh, it's easy. Foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
And when I missed that first bird, just straight over the top as opposed to gentle connection.
Stand 3 was set to sort the men from the boys, with 4 big single-use targets. There was a mean quartering bird from the left at 45 yards. A right-to-left standard, a high bumblebee left-to-right crosser, and a right-to-left looper with some serious range and speed. You only got 1 try at each, which left no room for mistakes.
Stand 3 was pretty rough.
Rough is a bit of an understatement.
4 single-use targets.
Yeah. All out there a little bit.
The sort of thing that you'd find it if you got in there again.
If you could sit and lose a box at it, I'm sure you could find where you need to be.
Yeah.
But the lay of the land, the way they're throwing them, threw me way out, mate.
They're not easy targets at best of times, but when you've got 4 hold points and kill points to remember,
Yeah.
I walked in there just thinking, oh, I've got this, which is not the attitude to think when you've got.
No. I looked
50,
at those
60,
2 targets
70
out
yards.
there. The 2 slower ones on the right, looked at both of them, thought, yeah, they're slow, they're not that far out, they'll be okay. Massively underleaded.
But then you look, this land has a little dip in it, and then you watch how he broke that looper just now, the delay on it.
Oh, yeah. Let's keep going, mate. Come on.
Oh.
Time to do it, yeah.
We moved into the woods for a dose of tight targets. If ever there was a reason for a cylinder choke, this was it.
the face.
Still drop one.
I mean, that first one is not difficult.
No. Well, you're back in front, mate. There you go.
I've given you the gift.
Of?
You a big gift. I'm going in first. I'm sacrificing my scorecard for you.
Don't need to hear this.
And you've taken my gift.
And I've
Screwed it up! And you've thrown it in the bin.
yeah. I'll go first next time then.
No. I'm going to just start respecting
I don't want
the
to hear
gift.
it. No.
Respect the gift.
The last stand in the woods complete, we headed out to stand 6 with a steady pair of crossers. It was nice to get back to giving targets some lead. We skipped forward to shoot stand 9, which sent a left to right clay from a mile back. This sat up on the wind nicely and gave you all the time in the world. This was followed by a short, sharp driven bird that was quite the change in tempo. I watched Ant shoot this with a classic arched back, whilst I opted to just shoot it in the face.
Well shot, mate. Well done, mate.
Thank you. I'll go second more often. A lot easier.
One of them first targets, you held on, and I was like, no, you changed your kill point, and then you absolutely obliterated it.
I mean,
like,
you look, that trap's 100 yards away. It's coming a long way. There's a bit of wind, not a lot of wind, but there's enough that can happen in that flight that it was very different every time it came in. But it just felt like it wasn't ready to die yet. And then when watching you shoot that driven out over your shoulder, I'm like, I can't do that.
you were killing it way out in front. I was
Well,
like,
it's
no.
the only option quickest off the arm into its face. So you shot it beautifully. You looked good. I looked.
I shot it like it was a partridge.
Yeah, nice and close pate.
Yeah. Ready for pies.
Going back to stand 8, we were on for a snappy teal from behind the bushes, followed by a tasty Batteau. The Batteau was set to turn late, giving you limited time to get it broke before it disappeared. This was a tough target set, and any second guesses resulted in a lost bird.
Unlucky, mate. Don't panic. Second
Easy
one.
to shoot. When they turn a bit late, it's a very different.
There's a bit of
gravy.
variation in that second target sometimes. It is different every time.
You stick to the same
Yeah.
move, but don't stick to the missing move.
You're going to say it's a missing move rather than a killing move.
After this was a pair of driven clays that had to be shot before the back of the cage. Ant nailed these, whilst I threw most away.
Rough. It is rough, mate. It's not looking good, bruv.
Stand 10 was one of my favourites of the course. We were stood atop a ridgeline looking down a short, sharp banking. An orange clay flew downhill at pace. It would have been a tough enough target anyway, but the angles and colours of the background led Ant to completely misread it.
That is a nice pair of targets. So far, mate, you're beating up a little less than I had imagined I would be.
Well, you've just really opened up a gap between me and you, mate.
We know my shooting, well, it could all do exactly this.
I think the banking caught me out there. I'm pretty sure I was over the top of it. Needed to push underneath it more. I think the gap was...
Just let it pass the gun and it was just a big, not even slow, just a big yank down through the line. Because it's dropping, but it's also dropping.
Yeah.
And then you
Dropping.
missed one of these sitters.
And curving. No, I missed one there.
Yeah, no, you missed one.
I know.
That's your own damn fault.
Next up was a 40-yard raboo and an edgy trap bird from the right. Ant carried stand 10's result into his shooting of stand 11, which led to a rough do on the scorecard.
Oh, I don't want to do it anymore. Just misread that looper. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find it.
It was one of those just stick it in front and hope for the best kind of thing. No time on it.
I tried to shoot it on the last time on the way up, thinking that might make life
you
easier.
were half the lead you needed to be. Remember, Batteau's big heavy target.
James. Hello.
Let's get out of here. Let's go hit some more.
Stand 12 didn't let up. A midi that didn't reveal itself easily to the eyes dropped over a hedge 20 yards away, and this was followed by a monster looper. Ant seemed back on form as he smashed his way through the stand.
Ant's about ready to kill himself.
I know, life story, mate. Like moments of geniosity, moments of utter shite with a sprinkle of okay in the middle. Like, why?
Luckily, you're genial company.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right.
I've made my whole life being talentless by being genial company.
That's all right then.
Just forget about greatness.
Okay.
It'll do you wonders. Last stand, mate.
Last stand, mate. Put it this way, mate. No records have been broken today. Probably
But
going
we
to win
did have a lot of fun.
another clay tour.
There is one more stand.
There is one
And
more
it's back in the woods,
Yeah.
and it's nasty looking.
Well,
There's
we'll go
no
and see
cage.
how it goes. won't
It's a free-for-all.
I can't even read the sign from here, so something crossing.
Stand 13.
Let's give it a go, mate. See how we get on.
The course ended easier than it started. There was one trap bird followed by one big teal. A nice way to finish.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This was one of those great courses that messes up the usual order of things, with some great shots putting in some very average scores. The variety of backgrounds and target styles really made for a test of ability.
Ooh, showing off now on the way down.
It broke. That's all
mate.
that we're worried about, is that it broke.
See? I just wanted to get it out of the way so I didn't miss it when I actually counted.
Well shot, mate.
Well done, mate.
Can I have one last pair with his gun? So all we've established by looking at our scorecards is that I have once again beaten you by some margin. Turns out, a move to a Beretta generally has just put it up.
Yeah. So you travel in the world, shooting loads of clays.
You
Whilst
run a
I've
clay
been
shoot
working.
now. You run a clay
I've been
shoot.
working.
You run a clay shoot.
Yeah, run it, don't shoot.
I know that's a lie. I speak to the people who work with you. It's like, yeah, he was out here practicing on that last night.
No.
I mean,
I'm 2-0 down on the clay tour. It's not looking good, bro.
the real issue is that if we calculate how, like, subcategories of clay tour, we got 5-2 last time. It's 2-0 this time. A long way to claw back if we do it on points. If it's a
We're
draw.
not doing it on points. So when have we ever done it on points?
If it's a draw, it's like on goal difference, right? That's how it works.
No.
No?
No. That's not the way it works. Look how beautiful Scott's estate is. Isn't it pretty?
I'm glad we changed subject.
I'm changing the subject because I don't want to talk about it anymore.
It is very pretty. Shall we saunter back as opposed to get a ride?
I feel that'd be a nice thing to do.
Lick his wounds.
Yeah. Hopefully make up some excuses before I get back to the shed.
Yeah.
And
Stress.
rip up the scorecard and put it in the bin.
No, you need to submit it.
Why?
Why? Because you might like get a wooden spoon or something.
Right, go on.
These great targets were backed up with a great team of scorers and shooters, all there to have a good time, which was evident by most shooters staying for a burger and beer at the end. Congratulations to all of those who won classes or places, and I should definitely mention that neither Ant nor I were on that list. A massive thank you to Scott and his team, and to the National Gamekeepers Organisation for another fantastic year at the Golden Pheasant. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all at the next one.
Thank you for watching, guys. This channel is made possible by our amazing sponsors. You can find out more about them in the description down below. And if you want to support the channel, you can join as a member. You get loads of extra content, well, some extra content, and occasionally we hook up and go clay shooting together as a membership group. If you don't feel like joining today, we really appreciate you watching and subscribing. Have a wonderful day.